Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you guys a very highly requested video, and it is my favorite beauty products. It's a highly requested video and I am so excited to finally be here sharing with you guys what my favorite products are. It's been a long time since I've done a monthly favorite, so I thought this video would be perfect to finally bring along and just share with you guys my favorite beauty products. I do plan on doing some of my favorite brushes. They're very affordable brushes as well. But if you guys would like to see my favorite brushes, since I will not be including them in this video, please go ahead and let me know down below, and also by liking this video. If you guys would like to see what my favorite beauty essentials are, then just keep on watching. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've sat here and talked with you guys, so I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a chit chat slash update, but at the same time I kind of want to go in depth with each product and as of why I love it. Most of these items are affordable. I'm not exactly sure if some of these are still available because I only have one or two limited edition products, but I want to say they became permanent, but I'm not exactly sure. As always, I will have everything down in the description box if you guys are interested in anything. There is a couple of affiliate links down below if you guys are uncomfortable clicking on those, since I do make commission on some of them, not all of them. You guys are more than welcome to just search it up on a different website, but obviously it does help me out, and this is part of my job and the reason why I buy a lot of these things. I know I'm going to get a lot of questions on my lip color, and I am wearing the DLS Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Phantom. This packaging reminds me of Minnie Mouse for some reason, but I will have everything down below along with the link of this one. This was a gift given to me, so thank you. I'm going to start off with skincare because I feel like if you want good makeup, you should always start off with skincare. If you guys watch a lot of my videos, then you will know what this product is, and it is the Ofra Wanderlush moisturizer. This stuff has changed my life. Thank you so much to Kim, because this product is amazing and phenomenal. I need to repurchase another one because I have probably a week left in this little jar, but I got it ever since she came out with it. It's a very smoothing, very hydrating moisturizer, and I highly recommend it to everyone. I've used it on a couple of my clients as well, so they can go ahead and test it out, and they've loved it. It does contain an ingredient that acts as a primer, so you kind of get like a 2-in-1. I apply this every morning and also at night, and it keeps my face very hydrated. I know a lot of you guys have noticed a huge difference on my skin, and a lot of it has to do with my health and diet and working out and all of that, but also I do take care of my face a lot. I do have a skincare routine video if you guys are interested. This has to definitely be my #1 thing right now, just because I've been very into skincare. Next, I'll be moving on to primers and foundations, since I'm kind of in the skin topic. I'm going to start off with the primer, and this is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I believe this rounds about for $6 at Target. That's where I picked it up. It does run about for $6, so it's very affordable. I've been using this ever since I got it. I saw Carly Bible using it, and it looked very interesting. It does have this white consistency, as you guys can see. And then you just mix it into your skin, and it blurs out your pores. It does contain an ingredient of eucalyptus oil, so it smells so good. It does give your skin this very smooth texture to it, and I feel like my makeup glides on every time I use it, and it does a very good job at hiding my pores. Moving on to foundation, I do have 3 favorite foundations at the moment that I just use depending on the occasion, and these are all very affordable. First, it is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation that looks like this. I've been using this for such a long time now. I don't even think the shade matches me, because for some reason I'm a little bit more pale now. And ever since I got this, I loved it. I love how it kind of has like this demi matte finish to it. It's not too matte, but it's not too glowy, but it lasts such a long time, and that's why I think I love it. The packaging is really nice. I did do a first impressions over on my channel. I'll go ahead and have that video down below as well if you guys would like to see it in action, and a little bit of what my first impressions on this was. I love the foundation. It smells so good. I love Sonia Kashuk. Oh, it smells so good. It's like fragrancy. So it does have a scent to it. I did not have an allergic reaction to it or anything. I just love how soft it looks on my skin, and it's very lightweight. And I do like to mix that foundation in with the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation. This one is a little bit dark for me, like a little too dark actually. If I self-tan or self-bronze, this will look really good on my skin. But I love the glowing look this foundation gives to my skin. Since this one has like a demi matte foundation and this has a little bit more of a dewy look, both of these combined best combination ever because it gives you like that very nice glowing look, but it'll also last a longer time. I do find that this one alone doesn't last as long, and it does make me appear a little bit oily throughout the day, which isn't really a problem for me because I do have dry skin. I think I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but I do have dry skin, so this one makes me a little bit oily towards the end of the day, which most foundations don't really do that to me, but that's probably the only thing about this foundation. Other than that, it looks so gorgeous on the skin. It makes my skin look very fresh, natural, and glowing. So that's one of the reasons why I do like to mix this one in with this one. The next foundation I'll be talking about is the Total Control by NYX Drop Foundation. Such a huge hit, and I remember having a lot of people asking me what my final thoughts were on this foundation. I've been using it for quite some time now, and I'm really picky with foundations, and I love this product. Like, NYX did such an amazing job. I don't think I've tried any of the other foundations, but this foundation literally kicked ass. If you guys remember when Bare Minerals came out with their drop foundation, well, I really wanted it, but there was just kind of mixed reviews. So as soon as I saw that NYX Cosmetics came out with this foundation, I was all about it, and I couldn't wait to try it. Look at my hair here. It is buildable from light to medium to full coverage. Personally, I do love to wear it full coverage, but for those days where I want something very light, I do apply about 4 to 5 drops on my face and I'll be fine. This is the foundation that I am wearing today, and as you guys can see, it looks very natural on the skin, and I went full coverage with it. I did notice that I didn't really cover these blemishes right here, but it still does a very good job at hiding any redness, and I love that kind of satin feel it has to it. If you guys own it, let me know what your thoughts are, but this has to definitely be my hands down favorite foundation. I love how lightweight and glowing it is. This next product is a new item in my collection, and it is a high-end product, and it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid that looks like this. I'm not exactly sure how new this product is, but I've been eyeballing it for such a long time, and I did get this in the shade Moonstone. I absolutely love this stuff, and I just can't see myself without it anymore. It isn't one of those products where you guys need it. It's more of a want, but it became a need for me just because I love how gorgeous it looks on the skin. I sometimes like to just apply my moisturizer and apply a little bit of this on the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, on my forehead area, my chin, and also on the tip of my nose. A little bit on my cupid's bow as well, which sounds like super excessive, but a little bit of this product goes a long way. One pump and I am good to go. Sometimes I will rub it right here on my shoulders. I'll go ahead and do a little test just so you guys can go ahead and see it. It just looks super gorgeous on the skin, and I do apply it every time I do my makeup before applying my highlight. So I apply it before my foundation and before doing my highlight, and it just gives my skin such a gorgeous glow, and I've been obsessed with it. I'm going to do a little bit of a test and trial thing so you guys can check it out for yourself. I'm going to try and get a little bit of product because this stuff squeezes out a lot. There it goes. That looks super gorgeous. So I'm going to apply it on my shoulder. So you guys can see how it gives that very natural glow. I have new neighbors moving in, so there's a bunch of noise going on. So over here. Sometimes I'll put it on my collarbones right here. Oh, it looks so nice, and it's super hydrating. It looks so gorgeous. It does kind of have like a golden undertone to it, and I really love that, especially right now that spring and summer is coming around. This is a little bit more on the high-end side, so it is a little bit pricey, and that is the reason why I say I don't feel like you really need this product. But if you ever want to splurge on an item like this, I would highly recommend this one. I know NYX and other brands have really nice liquid illuminators, which you can also use, but I personally really wanted to try this one, and it is my very first Becca product, so it was kind of one of those things that I needed to have. It smells so good. Since we are on the topic of highlighting, this is a product that I've been obsessed with since I got it. I believe I got this in Christmas, and this is the Mary Luminizer by the Balm, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. It's kind of an older product, not so new, but I'm obsessed with this highlighter, and I've gotten so many people hooked on this one. So gorgeous, as you guys can see. It's buildable, so you can apply a very nice thin layer, or you can just highlight to God, you know what I mean? So it's your preference. I freaking love this highlighter so much just because I love that golden undertone it gives to my skin. This is the highlight that I'm wearing today, and it's the highlight that I wear most of the time. This is definitely a product, a must-have product in everyone's makeup collection because it's super gorgeous and it suits almost every skin tone. I have used it on clients because they were curious to see how it looked on their skin and they loved it. I love that glowing look it gives to your skin. It almost looks very natural and sheer as if it was your own glow. So that is something that I love about this highlighter. Some on my shoulders so you guys can see. If you guys watch my makeup tutorials, then you have seen this highlighter all the time. See how it just instantly gives such a nice glow. I do love to pair this with the Becca Shimmering Perfector. I think these both make such a gorgeous combination. I need to highlight my other. Moving on to powders, the one powder I've been using ever since I got it is the RCMA translucent powder, and I do have the big tub. I did pick this up over at Nigel's for about $18, and you get so much product. I want to say I purchased this maybe a year ago, but this has become my go-to product, especially for baking. I've used this on clients. That's why I have a huge tub, because I usually just pour some out and use them on clients as well, and they love it. Every single time the next morning they ask me, what powder did you use on me, because my makeup did not budge, and it is the RCMA translucent powder. I love this stuff so much. I don't think I could ever use anything other than this one because it's very affordable. You get so much product and it feels super nice on the skin, and your makeup lasts all day. It doesn't have a flashback either, so I think that's another reason why I absolutely love this powder. As you guys can see, I still have a lot of product. And since I am on the topic of powders, I do sometimes like to use the RCMA translucent powder to set my foundation. Sometimes I do like to use a normal face powder. Ever since Casey Holmes mentioned this powder, how much she loved it, I had to give it a try. First of all, the packaging is beautiful, so that's one of the reasons why it intrigued me. But she also said that the powder was super luxurious feeling, and she was so right. And this is from the Flower Beauty line. I've only seen this product at Walmart, but I'm not exactly sure if Ulta carries it too. I'm not too sure. But I did get this in the shade, what shade is this? This is in the shade L01. I want to say it's like the berry like shade, and I almost feel like it's too dark for me sometimes. So I usually like to use this underneath my contour just to kind of set the rest of my foundation. As you guys can see, it does have little holes in the middle, so what I like to do is just shake it up when it's closed and then just get any product from the cap. So this is how the powder looks. It's very, very fine. It feels super rich and luxurious, and that's one of the reasons why I love it. It's not drying whatsoever. The reason I fell in love with that product is because of the way it made my skin look. It makes it look super smooth, and I always get compliments every time I use that powder. So moving on to bronzers, I do have two bronzers that are my favorites, and one of them is the Bombshell Heat Wave Baked Bronzer, and this is how it looks. For some reason I love the baked products more than regular items, just because you can build it up and it looks super natural on the skin. And this is one of those products that I did receive in my Ipsy Glam bag that I still have. I did have to scrape off the first layer because all baked products, for some reason, like the first layer isn't as good. So I just scraped a little bit off as I would apply it, and it just looks super glowing on the skin. This is perfect for spring and summer for that bronze glowing look. I'm going to swatch it so you guys can see it. You see how it looks very light. It's not super pigmented, but when you apply it on your skin and you build it up, it looks super nice. And I do like that it has like a goldeny undertone. I went ahead and built it up for you guys so you guys can see. I just think it looks super nice on the skin, and I am wearing it today as well. I wanted you guys to go ahead and take a look at it, how it looks. It just gives my skin a very nice natural glow, and that's why I love this stuff. And the next bronzer that I will be talking about is the Benefit Hula Bronzer. I did pick this up at an Ipsy event that Benefit had. I'm almost done, so I really do have to go ahead and buy a new one. I already hit pan, as you guys can see. It's like a huge pan right there. So that's how you know this product is one of my favorites. I just think it looks super gorgeous, and you can bronze and also contour with this product. It gives a natural definition to the face, and that's why I really like it. Sometimes if I don't use it all over my face, I just like to use it to contour my nose. It just gives it a very natural look, since it does have kind of like an ashy undertone, and it's not too warm, but it's not too cool. You guys know what I mean. I don't really like to wear blush, but I do feel like it makes such a huge difference on the skin. Ever since I came across this blush, it became one of my favorites, and it is a sample size, but it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush that looks like this, and this is in the shade Paaarty with AAA. It's such a gorgeous pink mauve blush, and I think it looks so nice on everyone's skin tone. It looks different on everyone, and that's one of the reasons why I really like it. Swatch it so you guys can kind of see that it doesn't give too much of a pink. So I feel like this could be for anyone who doesn't really like blush, but you kind of want to make your makeup look a little bit more vibrant. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, so it just gives you like that very nice touch of color to the skin, and I think that's one of the reasons why I love it. It's not too bright, it's very mauve. It kind of almost has like a brown undertone to it, so that's why I think I fell in love with this, since I'm a little bit more into bronzers than blush. But this is one of my go-to blushes. We're almost done, I promise. So this next product is an eyeshadow palette that I do find myself gravitating towards to a lot more than any other eyeshadow palettes that I own, and this is the Morphe Kathleen Lights collaboration palette. That's what I was saying. I'm not sure if this is still limited edition or they brought it back permanently, but I'm gonna say it's still limited edition. I need to update myself on that one. I do like that it's magnetic. I want to say this is the very first magnetic palette that Morphe came out with, but the shades are to die for. I love anything that Kathleen Lights does. I do own one of her liquid lipsticks from Ofra Cosmetics. Once again, Ofra Cosmetics is one of my favorite brands, but this palette is just gorgeous. It contains almost every shade you need in a palette. I love a transition shade, some shimmering shades for a bold look, a black shade, a white matte shade. Like, this palette just has everything I need in a palette. Neutral tones, pop of colors, warm tones, cool tones. So I think that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with this palette, and I love how buttery the formula is. This is something that I like to throw in my bag when I am on the go. I don't really want to take all my other palettes, and I love the fact that it was very affordable. It was, I want to say, $15. So that's another reason why I kind of don't mind just throwing it in my bag, and if it cracks, whatever happens to it, it's okay, because it was only $15. And $15 for these many shadows, that's a steal. The formula on these are amazing, the pigmentation phenomenal, and just $15 for this palette I think is super awesome. So not only because of the price point, but the quality of these shadows are amazing, and I don't know, for some reason I just find myself using them most of the time. We have 2 more products left before this video comes to an end, and the first thing I will be mentioning is this MIalni matte lip cream that I picked up at Walmart. This is one of my go-to shades just because I can build it up and it will not get clumpy, or it just looks super gorgeous on the lips. It feels very lightweight as well. I want to say this is almost a dupe to Dolce K, which I do own as well, and I kind of noticed that after I bought it. I kind of swatched both of them side to side to see if they were a dupe, and come on here and tell you guys, it's not an exact dupe, so I don't want to say it is. But this one does kind of have more of a pink undertone than Dolce K, so I feel like this one suits my skin tone a little bit more, especially for days that I don't want to wear that much makeup. I would highly recommend you guys check out this lip cream because it's gorgeous, and I think it'll suit so many of you guys. And the last product that I will be mentioning is this Girlatick Beauty Matte Lip Paint in the shade Sweet. It looks like this. Don't let the packaging fool you because the color is a little bit different. It almost kind of reminds me of Dose of Colors Stone, and I've been looking for that shade for so long. I really like the smell to this as well, and the formula, as you guys can see right there, very pigmented. You guys see how one swatch was just bam. It does kind of have more of a mauve pink undertone, but once it dries on the lips, it just looks so natural, and I feel like this will flatter so many of you guys. So I'm actually going to quickly swatch the MIalni one because I forgot to swatch this one, but I feel like I didn't make up like with this one. Both of these products have been living in my purse ever since I got them because they're my go-to shades. And that pretty much wraps up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stick around by subscribing by hitting the subscribe button, and you can also click over on the bell and it'll notify you every time I upload a video. So I don't want you guys to miss out on any more upcoming videos. Leave me your comments down below letting me know what your favorite beauty product is, something you cannot live without, because I feel like I cannot live without any of these products right now. They're my go-to. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did creating it for you guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I feel like every time I want to show my dog, she's always sleeping. This is my dog. She's a new member to the family. Oh, she's so tired. Hi, Mama. I don't think she likes to be on camera, guys. So this is Snow. I wanted to put on her collar so you guys can meet her, but I couldn't find it. Take a quick picture. Come on. She always tries to rip off my eyelashes.